Have you ever seen that one person who eats unlimited amounts of food, big portion sizes, and still doesn't seem to gain weight? Or that one kid who is always jumping, bouncing, moving about, and when you want him or her to put on weight, it seems like it's impossible? Do you wonder what this superpower is and if you have it or not? Is it genetics? Is it metabolism? Or is it pure simple luck? Or is it a biological mechanism that most of us suppress? Yes. What if I were to tell you there is a biological mechanism that can help us lose weight, break a weight loss plateau, maintain our weight, and also stay lean when we tend to go overboard with our diet sometimes? Hi, I'm Arushi. I am a functional nutritionist. I have personally lost over 30 kgs and maintained that weight loss for now 7 years. I have helped thousands of my clients achieve the same. And now I am here to help you with your goals. I am talking about this one habit we call fidgeting. Fidgeting comes under the umbrella of NEAT. NEAT is non-exercise activity related thermogenesis. It is all the calories that you burn doing things that are not sleeping, eating, or while exercise. So it could include activities like standing, walking, pacing, cleaning, cooking, most importantly, fidgeting. Fidgeting is things like moving in your chair, tapping your feet, bouncing your knee, or gesturing or moving while talking, or pacing while taking calls, something like I am doing right now. So basically, tiny movements all day long. And these add up way more than you can imagine. According to a study in the year 2000, people who fidgeted while sitting actually expended 54% more calories than those who didn't. And people who fidgeted while standing spent 94% more calories than those who didn't. According to another study in 2016, using fidget tools like a fidget bar or under the leg fidgeting tool, like a fidget chair and under the desk leg bar, the use of these tools increased the calorie expenditure by 20 to 30% without causing any fatigue or increasing the heart rate. Let's talk about NEAT. NEAT can actually account for up to 2000 calories spent in a day. It has been studied that obese individuals sit for approximately 2.5 hours more than lean individuals. So that actually leads to them burning approximately 250 less calories. Now let's do some quick math. 250 calories per day, that means in a year, they might end up losing 30 pounds of fat if they decide to not sit for those 2.5 hours and fidget and move around just like their lean counterparts. That's a huge number. There were overfeeding studies conducted in which participants were actually fed 1000 extra calories. When they were fed 1000 extra calories, some of the participants actually ended up burning 700 of those calories just because they started fidgeting more when they were overfed. Now these are the people we call hard gainers. And your lean friend who tends to eat a lot and still doesn't gain weight could be one of those. Now this is not a be-all end-all solution, but it can definitely complement your healthy diet and exercise routine, especially if you have a desk job or good manners are making you suppress your urge to move around, because fidgeting is the antidote to sitting. Here are some practical ways to use fidgeting as a weight loss and a health maintenance tool. You can channel your restlessness without actually being disruptive and annoying to others. Number 1, you can use a stress ball. Number 2, you can play around with your fingers, maybe tap them on your desk. Number 3, you can use a fidget cube, that too under your desk, maybe in the meetings where you have to sit for a very long time. Number 4, you can tap your feet while sitting. Number 5, you can pretend to cycle or maybe jog under your desk with your feet. Number 6, you can actually use resistant bands under your desk. You can stretch and contract your feet using that. And if you're keen, you can actually get walking pads or cycling desks. Number 7, you can shift in your chair or change posture, something that I love to do. Number 8, you can put an alarm and get up and either stretch or walk around every hour. Number 9, if you want to talk to a colleague, instead of calling them or texting them, walk over to their desk and talk to them. Number 10, use your fitness trackers and step counters and aim for about 2 or more hours of extra movements per day. You can always do that by taking restroom breaks every hour. These habits actually not only help you increase your calorie expenditure and help you in your weight loss journey, but they can actually further help you in keeping calm and managing your stress, in helping you stay focused, and also if you do light stretching or small strolls or walks or maybe seated calf raises after a meal, it can help you balance your blood sugar and prevent those huge blood sugar spikes and blood sugar drops. I hope I have now encouraged you to fidget more and not suppress your body's instincts to move about and shake about. And if you like more such tips and tricks, please do not forget to subscribe and like and also comment. You can also check out this other video where I give you food swaps that will help you break your weight loss plateau. Until next time, wishing you lots of tiny movements, good health. Bye.